Hello, beautiful souls. It's Breanne here, and welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing a tarot reading today on the Pope Francis. I've been meaning to get around to this video for a couple days now, and we are going to dive into it today. I did connect with this on this topic a bit with my galactic being Sarah as well. So I'm going to share some of the messages and notes that I have when I was looking into this topic. Again, she was saying one message that I did receive from her was, this is bigger than just one figure. This is more about a shift of the system that has really stood for centuries. She said, watch the timing and watch the symbolism. She said the world stage is being adjusted. So she's showing me like the stage and things to look out for next, which is like contradictory let's say articles and stuff that really come out here. And that is really something that kind of caught my eye, because when I Googled him earlier here, there was some articles that say like it looks like he's improving, and then there's some articles that say he's critical, you know, so it's a little all over the place, like what's true, what's not true. Let's ask the tarot and find out, what's his current state look like, what does the future look like for the Vatican, and let's dive right in. All right, so we have a little bit of a visitor here, so he's just hanging out for a few moments. So before I kind of pull in the tarot, then I guess I'll talk a little bit about, I guess, the conversations that I've had with Sarah about the Vatican, and I can share some of that with you guys. So again, this is a perspective. Please take what resonates, leave what does not. You guys know the drill. And again, if you enjoy this video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And if you're interested in any personal sessions with me, you can go to readingswithbreanne.com and find me there. So with that being said, we're going to kind of dive in here and see what are the messages, what's the energies coming out. When it comes to Pope Francis, I want to look at the energy of him. Is he still here with us, you know? Because when I was connecting with Sarah, she did talk about, again, you know, she said, the energy around this event is fluid, but she said there are dominant, let's say, patterns that are forming that are really gonna solidify, especially over the next few weeks. And she talked about the old system fading, truth emerging, and this Vatican is going to begin to start losing influence here. So it feels like the more and more of the collective is waking up, you guys. And lots of hidden knowledge from the Vatican will begin to kind of start to appear from what it looks like, and it's going to be a lot harder for them to control the narrative. So let's see here what we have. Let's start with the energy of Pope Francis. What is the current energy of his body? Let's take a look of his physical body, his consciousness. What can you share with us, Spirit, on Pope Francis here? All right, let's pull one oracle. I love these oracles. They seem to be extremely accurate. What do we have, Spirit? What's the overall truth behind Pope Francis? What's the current energetic state of his physical body, his mind? Ooh, you guys, we have the vessel indicating his body and the threshold. Has he already passed, you guys? That is my question. Let's see, what do we have? What's the energy, Spirit, of Pope Francis? Can you tell us, give us some insight on Pope Francis and his current state? Let's look at his current state. Ooh, physical body, the strength in reverse. He is not doing good, guys. His body is losing its strength here. So his subconscious, or his conscious. We got the death card, his consciousness, you guys. Is he still with us? I think, call me crazy, but I don't know if he's still with us here. We have Five of Pentacles in reverse. So what do they want us to believe? Like, what are they portraying to the public? Yeah, that he's coming out of the cold. They're like, look at you guys, he's getting better, when he has clearly not getting better here. In my opinion, look at that. His body and his consciousness looking pretty rough to start here. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so what's really happening behind the scenes? I put my new mat out because I had my red one and it kept dyeing all my cards red. So I changed it, but now this one keeps shifting on me. The Devil. Ooh, puppet master pulling the strings behind the scenes, you guys. Behind the scenes. All right, so what is going on next here? What's the World? The end. The end is here. Wow. Well, that just sums up the Vatican right there, you guys. Back of the deck, Five of Wands. Look at all those reptilian lookalikes fighting for power, you guys. Fighting. They're holding on. You guys, we got the Vessel and the Threshold. I gotta say it, allegedly, this is just an energy report, but I don't think he's with us any longer. No, not with this. So, all right, let us pull some more oracle cards and dig into this a little bit deeper. Spirit, looking to confirm what's going on here. Sorry, there's a little bit of a glare. All right. Pope Francis. What's going on with Pope Francis, Spirit? The revolving door. He's out of here, you guys. The rent-controlled apartment in his over his subconscious. A sack of BS over what they're telling the public. Surprise, surprise. What's happening behind closed doors? We got pills. Maybe they're trying to they're trying to feed him. I'm feeling like Frankenstein here. Ooh, screenplay. Their script is done, you guys. Back of the deck is danger. Their story, their screenplay is about to end here. Wow. Okay. So we're going to dig into kind of some more questions, because in terms of who's going to place Pope Francis when they announce it, are they going to win? It looks like they are going to be announcing something is going on with the decline of Pope Francis here. The next situation is coming up as the World, and it just says right on top, the end is here. So I don't see him being in the picture for too much longer. Look at the end is here, and then followed by the screenplay. It's the fact that he has crossed that threshold from what I can see. Maybe there is some sense of them, his physical body is being somewhat kept alive with this behind the scenes, but for the most part, the fact that we have the Death card with the subconscious, and we do have the revolving doors showing he's going like in and out of, he's not, from what I can see, he's not here, he's not with us. So what's gonna happen next then? Because from what I was understanding with what I've conversed with Sarah is, a lot of individuals are waking up, and there's the sense of big exposures and the downfall of the Vatican. So with this next person coming, is there going to be another pope? Is there going to be another pope in his place? Let's see what comes up here. I'm going to use these again. These cards are phenomenal. All right. I'm going to ask a different question though first. Let's see here if he has allegedly let's just say if he is no longer here with us, then why are they still keeping that a secret? The fact that we had that 5 of Wands showing those reptilian look-like beings fighting, it does feel like, again, this is all about fighting, internal fighting as well. For control, I think that there are, from what I understand from Sarah's perspective as well, there are factions that want to improve. They want the structure of the Vatican to be dismantled. And then there's other factions that want control. So there's this ongoing battle. And there's a sense of, I wonder if they announce it too soon, these global structures may kind of be unpredictable. So it feels like there's supposed to be a very specific timing to this. It's like tick tock, tick tock. What do we have? Why are they not, Spirit? If Pope Francis is no longer with us, allegedly, why have they not announced it yet? Ooh, Alethea, we've got the truth here. Okay, let's get one more. Oh, the truth about his death. These cards are phenomenal. For any of you guys that want to do tarot or oracles, I have to say, I'll have to find, if you guys are curious about which deck this is, I will find out for you. I have it written somewhere. These are phenomenal. They are so incredibly bang on. We're asking, why are they keeping this a secret? And it says they're keeping his death a secret here. Of course, this is alleged, but this is Thanatos. This is death. This is truth. They are keeping, his death a secret. Okay, what's the truth behind this? That's incredible. All right, Spirit, what do you have for us? Why would they be keeping this from us? Why would they not just announce that he has passed? Is it just about fighting for control? What do we have here? 7 of Swords, manipulation, control, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Swords, the Hanged Man. Ooh, 8 of Cups. Look at that. Walking away. He's gone, you guys. He is gone. We have 3 of Wands and Ace of Cups. Wheel of Fortune in reverse on the back. All right, so let's dissect this a little bit more for you guys here. So what I can see here is the fact that we have, the truth coming out about his death, disclosure about his truth. I feel like this is on the verge of happening because that past 4 of Swords, and then we have the 7 of Swords in reverse over the Pope as well. There's a sense of this secret can't be hidden much longer. This is about to be kind of leaked here because they are scrambling to manage this, but it's backfiring. I just see it backfiring on them here. So they're absolutely like covering up a fragile situation from what I can see. The Hanged Man in reverse over this energy is them unwilling to let go. They're not wanting to surrender and just admit that they are losing, okay? That's just not what's going to happen. They're going to fight tooth and nail. So this is them kind of at a standstill. I mean, they're going downhill here. The Vatican is crumbling, you guys. So this is also suggesting a sense of there's a lot of fear. They are crapping their pants because they're losing control here. And it feels like having to announce that the Pope has, not made it here. It's just this domino effect of the tower crumbling down. I'm surprised we didn't get the tower out here. So over the situation too, I feel like there could be a lot of, we got the Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This is again, internal conflicts, leadership disputes as well. Remember that 5 of Swords we got? So I feel like the Pentacles here could absolutely be also about, could be a lot about, money, Um, it's like the Vatican definitely has an immense amount of, like, say, wealth, hidden investments, and ancient knowledge as well. And there's the fact of, by his passing, this could absolutely trigger a bunch of financial situations or shifts that need to happen, that it's not really a road that they want to go down from what I can see. So that could be regarding like legal, I don't know if this is inheritance issues. It's kind of, they're looking to secure and get things under control as much as they can here. But I think some of this too could actually really be about hidden knowledge, you guys. The truth here, this is also about disclosure. So, there's tons of artifacts and documents within the Vatican here that they're trying to kind of cover up here. With this Ace of Cups energy, every time I pull this one, I just get a big ritual energy. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing some behind. Look at this. Okay, him walking away, him no longer being here on this physical plane. And we have them doing kind of rituals as well behind the scenes to, rituals before the next phase has to start here. So there's definitely just a sense of them covering it up because, again, power structures shifting underneath here. And it could be, I wouldn't be surprised if there are some reports really soon about what is truly happening within the Vatican with Pope Francis specifically. Everything we pulled, you guys, there's a lot here to show. He may not be with us still. So for the most part, I feel like they're just strategically, this card here over the Pope is all about strategy. They're strategically waiting to announce this because there's still some power struggles happening and political issues behind the scenes that are still, going on. And you know what's interesting though? Let's pull the cards. Will there be another Pope after this? Wheel of Fortune in reverse is all about breaking cycles. So let's see what the cards have to say in terms of that question. Will there be another Pope taking Pope Francis's place? Let's see. What do we have, Spirit? Oh, I found for these ones, if you guys are interested, this is called The Wild Unknown Pocket Archetypes Guidebook by Kim Kranz. So you guys can always, if you guys are interested, phenomenal deck. She has, I think, a animal one as well that is really good. I haven't used it for a while, but it's phenomenal. All right, what do we have here for the energy? Will there be another Pope taking Pope Francis's place, Spirit? Will there be another Pope taking his place? I've got the Forest. Will there be another Pope taking Pope Francis's place? The Comic. We've got the Comic and the Forest. I'm not too sure yet. Let's see what the tarot has to say. What's the energy of there being another Pope taking Pope Francis's place? Okay. See if you guys can see those ones better. I don't know what this Forest is about yet, but when I see the Comic, I feel like there very much may potentially be, again, another, let's say, Pope to come and take Pope Francis's place, but it's almost like a joke is what it feels like. It's just somebody that's not taken seriously. What do we have? Okay, let's go current energy of the Vatican. And have they already chosen? Have they already chosen someone? Let's see. Current energy of the Vatican. Knight of Cups. They're choosing someone. Have they already chose this person, Spirit? Eight of Swords. Kind of backed into the corner here. What will they tell the world? Let's look at the public narrative here. The Page of Swords in reverse. I think they're going to say they haven't found anyone, but I think they have found someone here. And let's see what else we have here. Knight of Swords. Yeah. This is the nature of the next Pope, the Knight of Swords. Featuring ambition, quick thinking, and a drive to succeed. I do love this deck. All right, and let's see. 9 of Wands in reverse. Overall energy, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed on the back of the deck. So if we kind of look at the energy of this and the potential of another, let's say, Pope in Pope Francis's place, I do see that happening here. It looks like that first card with the Knight of Cups, it's like kind of presenting a calmer image. It's like just a controlled front is what it looks like, but it could even be the fact of trying to emotional manipulation as well is what I'm getting from that energy. So if we kind of look at the other cards that are in hand with the spread with a new Pope coming in, 8 of Swords, this is, yes, I do feel like they could have somebody chosen, but it's like, it's restricted. It's very much like, I feel like these decision makers, whoever's pulling the strings, this decision maker has quite a bit of external pressure here. And they're not sure if it's a safe choice because it feels like there's a lot of people flipping right now as well. They, may have had their hands in the dirty pot, but they are turning a new leaf over. So they're not sure who they can trust is what I'm seeing here. So this is someone kind of also could be somebody being forced to be put in this role. Somebody that doesn't really want to be a pope, but they're like reluctantly kind of forced. They're being pushed into it, even though they're not really, it's not their true, let's say, decision or their goal to become the Pope. I don't know how that even works in terms of like who chooses the next Pope. Sorry guys, I'm not too familiar with that. So you guys will have to let me know. But from what I can see, like behind the scenes, like this is kind of the energy of what's happening. There is a choice, but it's restricted, and it's a sense of they're struggling to find a safe choice is what I'm getting. So what is the public narrative, let's say, like versus the hidden truth? We have the Page of Swords in reverse here. So I feel like the Vatican's going to tell the public, they're going to portray a smooth transition here into this new leader. But, behind the scenes, there's a deep dishonesty and misinformation here. Yeah, there's information being suppressed as well. And there's somebody inside the Vatican that may want to reveal some truths there. There may be more than one person, but I feel like that's why they're kind of struggling with this next Pope, because they don't know who they can trust is what it looks like here. So there is information and let's say a whistleblower energy coming out here as well, especially with this over here. So we'll get to that in a moment. There we have that Knight of Swords. So the next Pope has this energy of, it's Knight of Swords is a fast, it's kind of an aggressive energy. This person is going to be maybe a little bit younger, or maybe like controversial. That's what I'm getting. Controversial. We have the comic controversial. It's almost like, it feels like it's a joke though. It's like people are like, what? This is the next Pope? That's what it kind of feels like. So that's interesting. So I might pull another card to see if we can dive into this Knight of Swords, because this is in the position of the tarot spread of what does the next Pope, like what are his traits, and the Knight of Swords came out. So it's interesting to see an actual like core card come out here. And this is absolutely somebody that could be definitely younger than expected and not your normal, something's funny about this one. Yeah, something's funny, comic. Okay, so I might pull another card on that one. I'll just see what deck I want to use. And then we have the 9 of Wands in reverse over the all energy of, are they going to lose power? What's going on next? When this Pope steps up, what does that look like? And it looks like the 9 of Wands is an exhausted, weakened energy. So yes, I do see this as, okay, like on this card, it says survival is a matter of perseverance and vice versa. And it's also in reverse here. So it's absolutely a significant loss and influence is coming over the next, I would say, couple years with the Vatican here. Maybe less than that, but I think it is going to still take maybe a year, 2 years, maybe 3 years to like really dismantle everything. It's still not going to be an overnight, you guys, but I do see them over the next, let's say 1 to 3 years. Absolutely, their power is gone here. There's not going to be this corruption that we've had for so many centuries. So yes. Absolutely. And then when we look at the Page of Pentacles in reverse here, yes, Page of Pentacles, make sure I got the right card here. Page of Pentacles here, this is all about the foundation being, again, unstable and younger generations. This could be very much related to younger generations that are rejecting the Vatican's, let's say, core teachings. This is leading to like a decline, like more and more people are going to, they're going to start questioning things, and things are going to come out. That's what I mean. There's somebody within the Vatican. Well, there's probably multiple people, but there are people within the Vatican that are trying to push out these truths. Okay. So I see that happening more and more over the next year or so. Especially in 2025, and when they do announce the Pope has, it's interesting actually. I'm wondering too, when the Pope passes, if they're actually going to be releasing, like there's going to be some, I feel like controversial, it's not even the right word, but some actual leaks here about things going on behind the smoke and mirrors here. All right, I'm just gonna pull an oracle over this Knight of Swords and see if we can get, get one more card. I'm just wondering more about what else can you tell us about this Knight of Swords, Spirit? What can you tell us about this Knight of Swords? Woo, got them going everywhere. Okay, this is too funny. It is too funny. We have the comic, and guess what just came out? The stand-up. The stand-up. This guy is like a joke. This guy is a joke. I've got nausea as the next card. Nausea, and we have the deleter on the back as well. It just seems like a joke, and it's gonna make people sick. So interesting. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see what to expect. But it definitely feels like, yes, I see somebody else taking the place of Pope Francis, but overall, the whole Vatican is weakening more and more every day. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys there. So kind of to end this, I guess, let's pull the tarot. Can we expect some disclosure or maybe leaked data or some solid evidence when it comes to the Vatican in 2025? What do you have for us, Spirit? Is there going to be any solid exposure or unhidden, documents, artifacts in 2025? What do we have? Final messages when it comes to the Vatican. The Tower. It's crumbling, you guys. I'm telling you, the Vatican is crumbling. It says here, they were young, healthy, and wealthy, beautiful, free, and in love until tonight. There's something here. I keep seeing like wealthy as well. Something to do with the, I guess, the elites and the global power structures with the financial systems for the Vatican as well. Justice in reverse. It's coming back to haunt them, you guys. 7 of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning. So what can we expect when it comes to the Vatican and the rest of 2025? 3 of Pentacles. Judgment. And 9 of Swords. With that Emperor energy on the back. Okay, so the past energy with that 7 of Pentacles, it almost looks like it's not a chessboard, but I thought it was for a moment. But there's all these just hands rising up, all of their hard work. They have ran out of, they're running out of options here. Their hard work is not paying off in their case. So as we said, we have the Tower. It's pretty explanatory here. I mean, they're crumbling down. The Vatican, there's a major event. Again, 3 of Pentacles in the outcome. It feels like there could be a scandal that is exposed that's going to cause an internal collapse. And I think that this is also going to be hand in hand when the whole announcement of Pope Francis passes. This is long buried secrets, you guys, coming to light. Okay, absolutely. So it'll be an interesting 2025 with the Vatican. Present moment, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is all about, this is bigger than we may see. There's a lot happening behind the scenes, and the Vatican's influence is being like rewritten here. There's something set in motion. It's like a breaking point happening here, and they're done. They are on a downward spiral, and it's just weeding things out and letting all this exposure and things come to light. So it's going to take time, but their power is dwindling more and more every day, you guys. And the fact that we have the Justice right there in reverse over the situation of the Vatican for 2025, you guys, this is a lot of even legal stuff happening. So I think that the legal stuff, especially when it comes to finances, is part of the whole, you know, backstory behind the smoke and the mirrors of what's happening with Pope Francis and how they may not be very honest with what's going on, and if his true presence is still with us here. So again, that Justice is truth, the manipulation. This is hidden stuff in the Vatican, you guys. A tendency, this is consequences, legal consequences coming out. So deception is no longer sustainable for the Vatican. It's really that simple. And then especially with the 3 of Pentacles as the outcome here, this is the Vatican is trying to, they're resisting to acknowledge their past actions of all this dirty business that they've had their hands in. It's kind of a refusal to evolve is what I'm seeing here. That's what it feels like, especially because we have the Judgment, right? We have an effort to kind of replace leadership with the 3 of Pentacles, but the Judgment's all about them refusing to give in. So it's going to be a bit of a battle, and this is all about hidden struggles that will continue to rise and surface. So something's been haunting them for a long time. I don't know. Did they like let out some things during that whole opening of the portals as well? So anyway, that's kind of the main energy I have for you guys for the Vatican for 2025 and a little bit moving forward. But overall, I feel like the whole energy is the attempt to suppress information. Guess what? It's not going to work. It is not working. They are not succeeding. So that's what I have for you, lovely souls. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, let me know if you have questions or comments. If you enjoyed that, please like, share, again, subscribe. I appreciate all you guys. Lots of love and light to you guys on your journey. And until next time, bye for now.